MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
0-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there. A bouncer to the left side. Tough play for Franco. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
He's set. Here it comes. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Line drive to left. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3. Second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. There's Baez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting big, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 7, Michael Bronco.
First pitch on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Contreras is up with it. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Hit on the ground to third. Franco has it. Hernandez at second. On to first. A double play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now batting, right
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And now Bryce Harper. Line towards center field. Marte is there. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 3-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Rizzo. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Chopper foul. Contreras, the runner at second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the pitcher, Kyle.
Ready now, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Up next for
All right,
Philadelphia.
Heidi, thank you. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Hayward back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick.
Striding in once again, Nick Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First offering on its way. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still down 3-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hayward.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. In there, strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is line to left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking.
And he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
For Philadelphia, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 at a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52. Jose.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Nero. Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row. Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, and it's 0-1. Rizzo at 3rd with 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He swings and lines it to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Now in the box, Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and
the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch. So striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this ball hits the first base bag. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that didn't bounce over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pereira is over. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Jay Bruce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jay Bruce.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The bat, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
This is pulled into right. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9. Drew Smiley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 33.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Smiley is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And this is popped up near second base. Segura is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Harper is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5.
Harper.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now is the final line score tonight.